Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and today I would like to present about Longman academic writing series for essays, page 181. Compound sentences with semicolons. A third way to form a compound sentence is to connect the two independent clauses with a semicolon alone. The use of semicolons is used to separate two independent sentences that have a closely related meaning. We have the example from practice 5. The practice of yoga strengthens the body and promotes flexibility. It also strengthens the mind and refreshes the soul. Number 2. Motherhood causes some women to quit their jobs. Others continue working despite having young children to care for. And last, 300 guests attended his wedding. 2 attended his funeral. Then write 3 compound sentences of your own using a semicolon to join the independent clauses. 1. The experiment was successful. The results confirmed the hypothesis. Number 2. Data were collected carefully. Analysis followed established methods. And last, the policy was implemented. Its impact remains under evaluation. Practice 6. Rewrite the paragraphs creating compound sentence wherever possible. And this is the result. Robot. A robot is a mechanical device that can perform boring, dangerous, and difficult tasks. It can handle jobs that humans find exhausting or unsafe. First of all, robots can perform repetitive tasks without becoming tired or bored. And they are used in automobile factories to weld and paint. Robots can also function in hostile environments. They are useful for exploring the ocean bottom as well as deep outer space. Finally, robots can perform tasks requiring pinpoint accuracy. For example, robotic equipment can assist surgeons in the operating room, and a robot can even operate on a fetus with great precision. The field of artificial intelligence is giving robots a limited ability to think and make decisions. However, robots cannot think conceptually and they cannot function independently. Humans have to program them, otherwise they are useless. Therefore, humans should not worry that robots will take over the world, at least not yet. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and I want to present about Longman Academic Writing Series 4 essays, page 182. Complex sentences. A complex sentence contains one independent clause and one or more dependent clause. There's 3 dependent clauses. There are adverb, adjective, and noun. Complex sentences with adverb clauses. The example is when, while, because, although, if, so, and that. And complex sentence with adjective clauses. The example is who, whom, which, whose, that, or with a relative adverb such as where or when. Complex sentences with noun clauses is with WH question, word, and that, whether, or with if. Yeah, that's all. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and today I would like to present about Longman Academic Writing Series 4 Essays page 183. And this practice 7 underline the independent clauses and double underline the dependent clauses. Label the subordinators as sub. The answer number 1 is the example. Number 2, when students from other countries come to the United States is dependent clauses. The sub is when. And they often suffer from culture shocks. This is the independent clause. Then we have number 7. Since the blueprint presents the details of the engineer's plans, that is dependent clauses with subordinators is science. It must be interpreted accurately by contractor. This is the independent clauses. And this is the second practice. Add a logical independent clause to each of the dependent clauses. Make sure you punctuate each sentence correctly. And the number 1 is the example. I cannot register for classes until I pay my tuition. And we have number 2. Unless I take 12 units each term, I will not be considered a full-time student. We have number 7. I can decide whether I should take advanced calculus. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and I want to present about Longman Academic Writing Series for Essays page 184. Compound complex sentences. A compound complex sentence has at least 3 clauses. 2 are always independent and 1 dependent. In this sentence, independent clauses are underlined once and dependent clauses twice. So, I want to travel. This is the independent clause. After I graduate from college, this is dependent clause. However, I had to go to work immediately. So this is the example. Next is practice 8. Underline the independent clauses, double underline the dependent clauses, then add commas and or semicolons as needed. And this is the answer. Number 1, information and communication technology is reaching out to help people in the poorest countries improve their lives. For example, fishermen on the Bay of Bengal can now receive online weather reports. This is the independent clause, and that tell them when it is safe to go. This is the dependent clause. Number 2. Furthermore, when the fishermen bring in a boatload of fish, they can find out the current market price for their fish. When the fishermen bring in a boatload of fish is the dependent clause, which will help them bargain with the middleman to whom they sell their catch. And this is the dependent clause too. Number 3, the cost of cheapest computer is at least $200. This is the independent clause. And since this is more than an individual fisherman can afford, this is the dependent clause. Several fishing villages together can pool their money and buy one to share. This is the independent clause. And number 4, when you call your United States Bank, this is the dependent clause. You may find yourself speaking to a customer service representative, is the independent clause, who is located in the Philippines or Puerto Rico, and when you need technical support for your home computer, this is the dependent clause. You may get help from programmer in India. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi, and now I would like to present about Longman Academic Writing Series 4, Essays, page 185. Sentence types and writing style. The first graph has some sentence problem. You can see the paragraph 1 and 4 have too many compound sentences. This style is boring because so many sentences use and as the connector. And in the paragraph 2 has too many simple sentences. This style sounds choppy. And in the paragraph 3 use a good mixture of sentence type. And that's all. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi, and I want to present about Longman Academic Writing Series for Essays, page 186. Sentence types and writing style. Now read the same essay with the sentence structure revised. And we can see in this graph we can't find the problems in previous graph. Okay. Next is the practice. This is the practice. Practice 9, combining sentences in different ways. Rewrite and improve this paragraph with contains too many compound sentences. Change compound sentences into complex sentences using the subordinators from the box. The answer is equal rights for women. Russian women began to achieve equality before women in the United States. They had access to the same educational and job opportunities as men because the Soviet philosophy supported gender equality. When the Soviet Constitution of 1937 stated that men and women had equal rights and duties, many women entered the workforce. Since a large number of Russian men served in the military during World War II, women took over their position at work. Although Russian women worked full-time, they were still mainly responsible for caring for their families. After completing their jobs, they had to buy groceries, prepare dinner, and do household chores, such as washing, ironing, or mending clothes. As soon as World War II began, women in the United States started to show that they could perform men's work too. But Russian women had already demonstrated their capabilities long before that. Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and I want to present about Longman academic writing series for essays page 187. Okay, this is the editing practice. This is the edit version, nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication or body language is used everywhere in the world, and it is a very powerful means of communication because it expresses much more than spoken words. One example of nonverbal communication occurs between parents and their child. When parents smile at their child, they communicate love, acceptance, and reassurance. Therefore, the child feels comfortable and safe. The smile signifies approval and shows that the child is happy and well adjusted. Another example of nonverbal communication is the image a person shows in public. When a woman walks alone on an unfamiliar and possibly dangerous street, she wants to appear confident. So, she walks quickly with her shoulders straight and her head held high. Her eyes are focused straight ahead. And when someone looks at her, she returns the glance without hesitation. In contrast, a nervous woman appears afraid. She walks slowly with her shoulders bent and her eyes looking down. Indeed, body language can express more than spoken language. By merely raising an eyebrow, clenching the jaw, or softening the eyes, a person can express disapproval, anger, or love. Because it conveys emotion so effectively, body language is a very strong and universal method of communication. Writing practice with the prompts. Preventive healthcare. Preventive healthcare. Preventive healthcare is one of the most effective ways to maintain a healthy society. When people visit doctors for regular checkups, many diseases can be detected early and treated before they become serious. Also, some people avoid medical exams because of cost or fear. Prevention is still less expensive and less painful than treatment. Science lifestyle choice also affect health. Individuals should eat nutritious foods, exercise regularly, and avoid harmful habits such as smoking. If governments and communities promote preventive health programs, they can reduce the overall cost of medical care and improve the quality of life for everyone. Preventive care not only protects individuals but also strengthens the nation's well-being. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and I want to present about Longman academic writing series for essays page 188. Self-assessment. In this chapter, you learn to recognize independent and dependent clauses, analyze different types of sentences, use coordinators, conjunctive adverbs, and semicolons to create compound sentences. Use adverb clauses to create complex sentences. Combine different types of clauses to create complex sentences. Write a paragraph that uses a variety of sentence types. That's all. Thank you for your attention. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and I want to present about Longman academic writing series for essays page 189. in this page is chapter 10, parallelism and sentence problem. So let's go to the next page in the next PPT. Hello everyone, my name is M.abduhqusyairi and I want to present about Longman academic writing series for essays page 490. Introduction. Parallelisms means that each item in a list or in a comparison follows the same grammatical pattern. For example, if you are writing a list and the first item in your list is a noun, you write all the other items as nouns also. Or if the first item is an ing word, you make all the other ing words. This is the practice analyzing the model. Which number identifies two different types of individual? The answer is the number 1. Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple Computer, was Bush, a brilliant computer specialist and a savvy businessman. His company has been responsible for a number of popular products, including which number identifies two different types of accomplishment? This is number 3. Not only have sold well, but also have changed the way people think about computers. In part because of the influence of Apple and Jobs, people began to. And number 3, which number identifies a list of products? This is the number 2, the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. These products. And the last question, which number identifies a list of activities that people can do? That is number 4. Listen to computerized music files, carry phones that could play songs while sending mail, and access the internet from almost anywhere. So that's all. Thank you for your attention.